Hello everybody and welcome back to some more English lessons. I really enjoyed sharing Zog with you last week, so much that I thought this week we'd share a new book. My new book I'd like to share is this one here. It's called George and the Dragon and it's by Chris Wannell. It's a really great story and I can't wait to explore it with you. So let's have a look at my screen and see what we're doing today. So today, we're just going to look at this front cover here. Here's the picture a bit bigger for you. And we're also going to look at the blurb. Can anyone remember what the blurb is? That's right. It's the writing at the back of the book that tells you a little bit about the story, not all of it, otherwise it would spoil it. And it helps you decide whether this is the sort of book you'd like to read or maybe you'd like to try a different one. The idea of the blurb is to be persuasive, to make you think, yes, that sounds like an excellent book. And I know some of you had a go at that when you did your night fact books. So we're going to look at the blurb for George and the Dragon. So here it is. I made it a bit bigger for you. It says, far, far away, in the darkest cave, in the deepest valley, amongst the highest mountain, there lives a huge and terrifying dragon. With his fiery breath and mighty strength, this awesome beast fears no man, but he is afraid of just one thing. And then there's ellipsis, a dun, dun, dun. It doesn't tell us what the dragon is afraid of. And I don't know about you, but I really want to read the book and find out. And that means it's a really great blurb. I just want to think, what was this dragon who they've described as being terrifying and huge, with fiery breath and mighty strength, an awesome beast that fears no man? What could it actually be afraid of? Well, today, I'm not going to read you the story, sorry. I want us to use our imagination. I want us to visualise what could the dragon be afraid of. Because we do know, even if you are the biggest, strongest, bravest person in the whole world, everyone gets a bit worried and a bit scared sometimes, just like the dragon. So we're going to have a quick think about our zones of regulation and when we might have been afraid. When have you felt a bit afraid, a bit scared? Everybody does sometimes. What's made you feel like that? And when you did feel afraid, when you did feel a bit scared, how did it make you feel inside? I know when I'm feeling a bit scared, my body feels quite tight. My limbs are hard and they feel rock solid. I might have some butterflies in my tummy. Sometimes it even makes me feel a little bit sick. I also get a bit of a headache if I get too worried for too long. That's how I feel when I'm afraid. Makes it a bit hard sometimes for me to say what I'm thinking. So what zone are you in if you're feeling afraid? Because we all know that we all work in different zones at different times. We like being in that green zone because that means we feel great, but we can't all be in the green zone all the time. So how are you feeling? What zone are you in if you are afraid, if you are scared? That's right. You're sort of in between two zones, actually. The yellow zone is when you're a bit worried, a bit wibbly, a bit wobbly, not sure. That's a yellow zone. If you're really, really scared, terrified, and I'm telling you in this story, there's a few times where the dragon is not just a little bit, he's absolutely terrified, super, super scared, then you'll be in the red zone. Okay, that's when things aren't in your control anymore. So I'd also like you to take some time now, if you need to think about, like you did last week, what you could do to make yourself feel better. Because as I said, everyone feels a little bit afraid. What makes you feel better if you're scared about something? Everybody finds different things good for them. If I feel a bit scared, I like to talk to somebody. That's how I make myself feel better. Because if something is worrying me and I am scared and I can't work out how to make it less scary, for me, it helps to talk to somebody. So I find somebody I love and care about who I know will look after me, and I explain why I'm worried or why I'm scared. And then usually that person can help me find a way to get back in that green zone to sort the problem out. Because I find that once I get really, really scared, I'm sometimes not very good at finding a solution. So maybe that would help you too. But maybe you just need to take some calm time, some time to breathe, some alone time, some time to do something else to distract your mind. Everybody likes different things. But in this story, the dragon isn't able to get himself back in the green zone. He is just too scared and afraid. And what would make this terrifying dragon afraid, I wonder? Well, today is your turn to imagine. What is he going to be afraid of? What would it be? Oh, I could hear some good ideas from some of you. Yes? Fantastic. That's a really good idea. Yeah. So I want you to take some time today to think, what is the thing, the character or the animal that the dragon might be afraid of? I know it's not a person because it says in the description he fears no man. But it could be an animal or something different. Could be some weather. Sometimes people hear thunder and lightning and that makes them feel a bit worried. Could be a place. Some people are scared of certain places. Well, you're going to decide today. And there's no right or wrong answer. You're going to use your imagination to think what this dragon might be afraid of. I'd like you to draw a picture of the thing, this terrifying thing that the dragon is scared of. And then I'd like you to label your picture with adjectives to describe. So whatever your thing is that is scary, you need to describe why it is scary. So those adjectives describe the different parts. So if it has ears, this creature that the dragon is scared of, what about its ears are scary? If it's a place, what about this place is scary? What can you hear? What can you see? What can you smell that makes it a bit scary? Why might the dragon be scared? And you're going to write down those different adjectives. And then, if you're a super writer, which I know loads of you are, I want you to try and write some sentences. I've got you some sentence starters. If you think, I don't know how to start, I've got some. They're down here in blue. So it says, I think the dragon is afraid of, and you're going to write what it is that you think the dragon's afraid of. And then you're going to write why. Why is this thing scary? Because, and then you're going to write what it has. So because it is dark and creepy, or because it makes loud, terrifying noises. So what it is or what it has this, I have this. And what else does it do? You're really going to have to use your imagination. But the first step is to draw the thing the dragon is afraid of, and then think about writing the sentence, what it is he's afraid of and why. Can you use some adjectives to describe what is scary about this terrifying thing? I can't wait. You're going to do some brilliant artwork and some brilliant describing. And then tomorrow we will find out a little bit more about this dragon and what it could be that it is terrified of. Have a lovely day, and I hope your day isn't terrifying at all. See you soon. Bye-bye.